Alright, I remember doing a video last week about characters that I'd like to see in Street Fighter V. Here's some of the characters I would not want to see in Street Fighter V that are Capcom oriented. And no, so I'm not going to say that there probably aren't going to be third-party characters because, you know, Street Fighter's mainly had just first-party characters. Right. One of them is Dan. Yes, they'll have a joke character, but they'll probably add Dan as that's later on. And if they don't add him, I won't lose any sleep over. And I know people will be like, "But Dan's great." It's like he's a joke character based off of a couple of SNK characters. And another one of the characters I myself would not like to see is C Viper. Nothing against C Viper players, but C Viper is appearance-wise, she does not make me think that she would have to be in the game. And no, any characters I mentioned, including the ones I've previously mentioned, I'm not going to lose any sleep if they are in or out of the game. Let's see, another one. I know that there'll be, even though I like using grapplers in the Street Fighter games, Alex. I know people will be like, but we haven't seen Alex in so long. Okay, but I will only accept him in there on one condition. They put Hugo in there with him. That's the only. If they don't have Hugo in the game, I don't want Alex in the game. Mainly for the whole rivalry between. But like I said, that's the only way. And let's see, another one, Hugo. Yeah, I've played as Hugo in Ultra Street Fighter 4 and also in Street Fighter Cross Tekken and a few others. He hits like a truck, but to compensate, he's slow as molasses comparative to a lot of the other characters. No, I'm saying comparative to those guys, to the other characters. But he has strength, which, no, like I said, I'm not bad-mouthing the characters. Another one, this one, and I really don't want to see in there, and that's Hakan. No, it's not like I hate Hakan concept-wise, but to be honest, Hakan to me is a attempt to be a hybrid Zangief and Dulcie. And to be honest, that is not my cup of tea. Let's see, I'm gonna name off a couple other characters. I myself would also not like to see Yun and Yang. No, don't get me wrong. Yun and Yang have a unique move set compared to a lot of the others in the Street Fighter universe, but to be honest, I've never actually enjoyed playing as Yun or Yang. So, to me, it's like, nah, don't want the character I don't want to play as. And let's see. I definitely don't want to see any. I might not try to stay within the Street Fighter universe. I'm trying not to mention like Darkstalkers or any of the other characters right now. But there are several characters that aren't even in the Street Fighter base universe that definitely shouldn't make it in. Hell, I'd have laughed if they put Mr. Gold and Mr. Silver in there. If they put Yun and Yang, they gotta put Mr. Gold and Mr. Silver. Only for the lols. They especially only due to the fact that that would just be hilarious, yet wrong. That's the only way. Talking about Mr. Gold and Mr. Silver, I do not want to see those two in there. No, nothing against those two, but I myself don't want to see them in there. They are their own epic boss battle. And no, I'm being honest, they are an epic boss battle. There's a few characters I'd love to see from God Hand in Street Fighter or out of just God Hand in a new game. Mr. Gold and Mr. Silver, you would have to be in a special fighting game, like where they can actually you can have them as a team and they can fight together. That's the only way I'd accept that. But they'd have to be played with two different people that are in sync, so to speak. And besides that, I'd rather have their boss, Elvis, in the game. I tried to do my best impression of them, okay? I'm sorry. Let's see. There's there are characters that, like, I might not just think of a few more characters real quick that are Capcom oriented. I can't think of any more right now. So, but if you think of any Capcom characters, and you don't want to see them in the game, please feel free to comment below to which characters you don't want to see in Street Fighter 5, and I don't mind. Right? Because hey, we all have our own list of characters that we'd like to see and we'd not like to see. Go right ahead and comment below if you have any characters that you don't want to see. Thank you for viewing, and have a nice day.